Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and let's get into your love, peace, and happiness tarot messages. I have 3 decks of cards I want to use for us today, but we're going to get started with the words of clarity, my mini custom oracle deck. The word for love is luxury. Luxury. Let's see what is the word for peace for us today, listener Scott. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So thankful and grateful for the luxuries we have. I love the luxuries that I have. For peace, we have store. Be at peace while you in the store. Oh my God. For happiness, what is the word of clarity for happiness, listener Scott? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, and I hear you are the storehouse of peace. For happiness, transform and transmute. Ooh, bottom of the deck is meditate. So we got to take time to center and ground ourselves, number one, first and foremost. You got to ground and center yourself. There's so much stuff going on out there. If you get all into what everybody's talking about, how everybody's feeling, like for reals, the more empathic you are, the more you're picking up on the other people's emotions around you. But see, y'all already know you're blessed, safe, and protected no matter where you stand in your skin. The Lord God got you and you all the way in. You know what I'm saying? You need to know this and trust this, especially right now. People is dealing with some issues, right? Love right now is the luxury we should be radiating in, sitting in. Some of y'all are stuck at home, feeling stuck at home, feeling like, I'm supposed to be over here. I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm at home. Kids at home. Ain't no school, blah, 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 all that. Look, you have the opportunity to embrace the luxury of love right now. Love is a luxury. Some people don't have nobody at home. Some people don't have a home to be in. Some people don't have such a comfortable home to be in. Praise. We're so thankful and grateful, and listeners, God, with that, I thank you that you're working on everything for everyone in regards to their home, in regards to having love, and there's always an abundant amount of love available for us at all times. All we got to do is choose to be perceptive of it. This store, peace. Man, I went to the store yesterday. It was the first time since all this mess came out, and I was like, wow. The pictures I've been seeing on Facebook are real. But it's interesting because I was at such peace. Have you been at peace with the situation as it is, or have you been letting it cause a franticness within you? And it reminds me of Stairway to Heaven. There's a lady who knows if the stores are all closed. With a word, she can get what she came for. I was having a conversation with my client yesterday before I needed to go to the store, and she was like, and she was a manager of a Walmart, and she's working in another department now, but she says, they stocking up overnight only. And so it's first come, first serve. She goes, but the way you are, Melinda, you walk in the store, ain't no sanitizer on the whole aisle, and you would find 4 bottles right there on the aisle. I said, that's right. And you need to know it, and you need to know it so much that those who are close to you know it too. And so be at peace, knowing that there is a store for you of love, of wealth, of magic. And even if the stores is all closed, with a word, you will get what you came for. That's what God got planning for you. You need to know. Now is the time not to have, look, you need to at least have faith the size of a mustard seed. But honey, we got plenty more than that. Believe it indeed. Now is the time to really recognize your connection to source and really be in this space of allowing yourself to receive your peace from the source. God, know that you're blessed, safe, and protected no matter what's going on, no matter what the propaganda says, And for happiness, we got the word transmute and transform. Baby, your happiness transmutes and transforms these energies. You want to help humanity? You want to help your brothers and sisters of humanity right now, those who can't find a peace? Well, the best way you could do that is to generate the most transforming energy of all, and that is sitting in your happy place. You radiate another energy that transforms and transmutes neighboring energies when you're in that place of happiness. So how can you sit in the luxury of love with plenty of peace in store for you and for all around you, and transmute and transform these energies through love? The flashcard that we have coming out is the gorilla. Whoo, that looking like a King of Pentacles energy. This dude right here, when he come out, I know you can make things happen on earth. Y'all have the power to make things happen on earth. You're powerful. You're divine children of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. And in that creative energy, your point of focus matters. And look at him. He is focused. He got his brow down here like, I'm looking at something. I can see it over there, and I'm focused. And he got that little smirk on his face like, I got this. This is mine. You know what I'm saying? So this is about materializing from that point of focus for us, creating in the physical world from the place of focus. The bottom of the deck is the ball and the glove. We have 2 letter G's coming out here. So somebody dealing with some situation, and the letter G is going to be very important. I want to look something up right quick about the letter sound G.
Look at your butthole so nice. I remember eating your butthole.
Hold on. Hold on a second here. I'm looking up the chakra note for G. All right. What chakra is G? The root chakra. The root chakra is associated with G. It's 432 hertz. 432 Hz. Okay. So, root chakra is note G. This is also letting us know with the root chakra, that's where things come into physicality, right? This is where things come out in your safety, security, your foundational blessings, your financial blessings. This is your belief that you are blessed and safe and protected in your flesh, in your finances, in your home. Root chakra is all about it. So root chakra energy for sure. Also, the name Greg is coming out. Georgina, you're coming out. George, no. Is there anything more? That's it? Gina? Any other names I'm supposed to give up today? And I'm hearing gratefulness and gratitude. Necessary. Gratefulness and gratitude. Okay. You are looking for your owner. I know. We're showing you again. If you are the owner of this bracelet, please step forward, because this bracelet is calling for you. I'll put it back on our little bottle over here. So the letter G, root chakra energy. Now is the time to be in the place of appreciating through gratefulness all the things that are associated with your root chakra. All your home, your sustenance, praise your finances. If you're having some challenges in this, go ahead and work with the color red. Do a meditation with the color red. Let's see what the Psychic Tarot for the Heart has to say. We're going to pull 3 cards. I saw 3 cards since a long time ago. We're going to pull 3 cards. Let's just go with these 3 cards going to talk about for my viewers. Okay. So what we're attracting is the center card. The left is what we need to leave out, and the right is what we need to embrace in order to continue to aid us in this materialization, bringing something to the physical, okay? So, point of attraction, Listener Sky. What's the point of attraction? Thank you. Point of attraction flipped out. And it's interesting. We got from point of attraction, we got 2 cards coming out. The third eye chakra and the coming together of the 2 of cups. Okay, so those 2 energies coming out together, saying you already done seen the love. You already know. You've seen the vision through your third eye chakra. What do we need to leave behind on the left? Let's look at what we're going to leave out. What do we need to leave out in this situation to help us materialize the situation? Thank you. Let's start. What needs to be left out? Left out. One card for the left. Okay, thank you. Wow. And it's interesting because we got the Four of Pentacles open up. But yeah, darkest fears, bottom of deck. So here we are with that place of shutting down because of fear. That's what needs to be left out. Shut down the energy of open up your worst fears. And you need to work with that, knowing that you are safe. You are safe. You are blessed. You have the foundational things that you need. You have a home. You have electricity. You have water. You have a toilet. And you know what? Even if you run out of toilet paper, you can wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? You turn on the faucet and it runs. We are still the wealthiest nation. I'm just saying, with the most luxuries. You go to other places and they ain't got it like we do. You know what I'm saying? So we are still in the United States. We are still blessed in this way. And I hope that you, no matter where you're at in the world, because I know we go worldwide, so we got worldwide viewership. I just want you to realize, God's like, open up. Now is not the time to close down your energy. Now is the time to open up your energy and stop trying to be afraid of lack and limitation. What to embrace? We have the mastery of the devil. Look at this. All right. So here we have a coming together of a soul connection for somebody. And it's interesting. Let me just look at the bottom of this deck first. We have the Eight of Wands, success and growth. Success and growth. I see here a situation where you're being asked to allow yourself to indulge. Somebody has been afraid to open up to this love. Somebody has been afraid to open up to the love, and you're being encouraged to go to what your heart is attracting you to. It's interesting because your heart is attracting you to something and you feel like, oh, this could be good, but this could be bad. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be trapped. But here's the thing. If you're feeling that way, it's already in your energy. So until you confront it, you can't master it. First off, you can't master it. Let's go ahead and clarify this some. I'm going to use the vice versa tarot. And we're going to get some clarifiers out here. All right. Clarifiers from the vice versa tarot. These cards are two-sided, so we'll see what the source God want to say. Got some beautiful imagery and some wonderful messages to clarify for us. Lord source God, we're so thankful and grateful for your guidance. That we are blessed, safe, and protected no matter where we sit, stand, walk, be, exist in our skin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so thankful and grateful that I know all my crew, all my team, all those who do what they do, and in my world, I know you're good. I know you're good. I know you're doing real good, and we're so proud of you because that's why we're sprinkled around the world like salt sprinkled over a dish, because we are the preserving of this energy. So we want to thank you for that. So let's clarify the message. Let's see, why is the Four of Pentacles here on the left? Let's just God. Why is the Four of Pentacles here on the left? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like two cards and then two more cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. So on the Four of Pentacles, we have the first two cards coming out is the Sun and this Ace of Swords. And they're both showing their daylight side. So it's like, now you know the truth. Now you know that when you pull back your energy, it creates lack. When you are afraid, when you're sitting in fear. And so this is somebody who's sitting in there. Shine. Now is the time to shine your light like never before. Not to be in a place of resistance, but to shine your light. Shine your light, shine it bright, okay? And why is this on the left? Somebody really been feeling like the only thing, wow, this is interesting. Somebody has really been feeling like the only thing they can connect with is nature and God. So here, this is interesting because what I'm getting is some people have a strong belief that they can't connect with people. And that's part of how we got here as a society today. And that's why this is being left out. Some people, and there is nothing, it is okay to love God's creations. It is okay to take care of the animals and rescue them and love them. But this is about connecting, letting go right now of thinking that that's the only place we can connect. It's time to shine, guys. It's time to shine, to overcome the devil of separation is what I'm getting. Using nature, using God's creation as an excuse to separate. All right, and then we have coming out. Yeah, the Knight of Swords and the World card coming out. It's time to connect with our people, and it's quick change coming into the whole world right now. Realizing that, look, you're not alone. It's time to stop keeping to yourself and to open up. So we see this happening with people being in their homes with families, probably a lot more than they have been, right? We see this with people who have been afraid to get out in the world because they're hearing, first off, they're watching too much damn news. They need to turn that TV off. Somebody need to turn the TV off, because you already know the truth. And Lord Source God has been communicating to the world, and it's time to let that clarity come in, because they've been blocking it off by looking at what the news is saying. They're not paying attention to what their divine mind is saying, which is chill out. If you meditate on it in a minute, you're going to get that message letting you know that you're safe, you're fine, just chill out. This is going to just take a few days and we're good. Let me see why the Master card is over here on the right. Let's just go. Why is the Master card on the right? I really get the feeling like God is giving me these messages, but like this card is supposed to go over here and this card is supposed to go over here. So let's just see what comes out here. We're going to leave them the way we laid them, but let's see. Why is the Master card here over on the right, which is the devil in this deck? So God, thank you for clarifying this message. And get 2 cards and then 2 more cards. Let's just God, thank you. Why is this Master card over here on the right? Because it's really time to master this shadow energy, folks. Somebody has been really open to a energy that is being very blocking. It's like separating yourself from the world. And it's like, no, you are part of this world, and the way you hold in your energy affects the world. The way you existing affects the world around you. Somebody says, I wish I could do something to change this. Well, you can. Sit in your love, peace, and happiness. Count your blessings. Notice the blessings, not the stressings. Okay, so can I get 2 cards? Okay, thank you. We have the Hangman and the Queen of Pentacles, and we got the backside of her. We got the backside of both of these. So I feel like overnight, overnight during your shadow, during this, dark night of the soul energy that the world is going through. This is giving the people a chance to see, and this is not the Queen, this is the King of Pentacles. You have to forgive me. This is giving them a chance to see another perspective. Here we have two people who are viewing. We have two people viewing this person who's in suspended animation. Some people are watching and they're like, how long is this going to last? Right? And they're busy looking at what they have and holding it behind their back, because we have a person here who has already attained so much, but now they're being shown another side. Now they're being shown another side of themselves. People are being shown another side of themselves, of something where there's been some stubbornness to see things in another way. Even though the stars have aligned to try to show you, in other words, there was some amazing opportunities to try to see things differently before, but people didn't want to get it. So now it's like the message has become stronger, stronger, stronger. People been waiting for a change to come, and now that decree is being issued. I feel like the old consciousness must be shaved off. The old consciousness got to go. The old consciousness of what? Only being about yourself, that it's okay for you to spend your time with nature, but neglecting to recognize the fact that the biggest part of nature is humanity. Okay, now we have the Queen of Wands flying out, and she's flying out with her back to us too. Another card to go with this Queen of Wands. Thank you, this one. And that's the Knight of Wands, and he's coming to the Queen of Wands. So look, action needs to be taken. But here we have a knight approaching the Queen. We have a knight approaching the Queen to take action. So these events that we're dealing with are to inspire us to act in another way. Shedding light on what's going on. So instilling big change. I feel like what's about to happen is, some things have gone on for a long time on Earth. And now it's time to address what's been hiding in the shadow, because what had happened before was the call had gone out, the prayers had gone out to create a change. So some of y'all were praying and asking for change about people being so into themselves and so selfish and so greedy, and the dark powers ruling, and it seemed like you can only get ahead if you're abusive, destructive, take ugly to others, right? Yeah. Well, God is answering that call for us right now. But what you gonna do with it? And I hear jail, felonies, one hit wonder. I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? I can give it to you, but what? Why? Why is God saying this? Because, okay, you want the change. You praying for the change. You praying for things to be different here on Earth, to be able to be more balanced and fair. Well, you're gonna have to go through this challenge right here, because there's an energy within you, humanity, that is holding that shadow here. The only way to get through it is to address the shadow. You cannot remove the trigger, remove the energy, as long as you're not aware that it exists. So I see what's coming up is an awareness of where mankind has kept himself trapped by trapping his heart. And it's like, free your heart. It's time to free your heart. Free your heart from feeling stuck. Free your heart from feeling caged. Open up to humanity. And I'm being shown a vision that I had one day. I was walking into a Walgreens and I saw this older couple. I swear they must have been like 80 years old. The lady, she had her hair up in her old style hairdo, like a big old beehive hairdo. But it was interesting because she was so old that her hair had thinned so much, like you could see right through it, right? And she was walking with her husband, and he had his hat on, and they looked like back in the day was a really classy couple, and now they just got old together. But what I saw was very interesting to me, and it's coming to me right now. What I saw was them young, like my age as a couple, right? And the man, he tipped his hat to me and he said, hello, how you doing today? You know? And the lady smiled and said, hello, you know, and they kept about their business. And it was just as fast. It's like I saw them the way they used to be. But what happened in the physical reality at the time that this actually transpired was they wouldn't look me in my eye. There was no hellos. There were no greetings. There was no kindness. It was a very much I hope nobody fucking talks to me energy. So that's coming up because this is what's coming up here. In the past, people had been putting out a calling. Some of us with this have been praying for joy and peace and happiness and love between humanity, for friendship, for kindness in brothers and sisters of humanity. So Lustrous God said, okay, well, here it is. We're going to bring the dark night to the world. This dark night energy is set with that sort of truth to cut everybody free from the idea that you cannot connect. Okay? So now in this new energy, it's like, okay, I'm going to give you the inspiration. The inspiration, all you got to do is run with it. Are you feeling inspired? Are you feeling inspired to share positivity, uplifting? Are you inspired to be somebody who triggers the addressing of the shadow energy in your world today? Okay. Let's look at what this third eye chakra card is here for. Lustrous God, show us what the third eye chakra is here for. I'm hearing you've had a vision. You had a dream. Okay, here we go. 2 cards. We have the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords here. 7 of Pentacles is a waiting period. And the 6 of Swords is getting in the boat that God is rowing to get the fuck out of there. It's like, Lord, I've been working so hard. I'm tired of waiting. But see, why did you work hard in the first place? Because you had a vision. And so somebody says, God, I've done all I can do in my physical. I've done the work. I've done all that I can. I've invested all the energy as I can in this. Now it's time for you to take over. So you get in the boat and you let God row you where you need to go. But you've had a vision. So you're realizing like, oh man, God's hand is all up in this situation right now. Like God is moving things. Some of y'all had the prayer that you uttered come back into your consciousness. We have here the 5 of Wands and the doubling up to the 10 of Wands energy in these 2 cards. Somebody said, I'm tired of seeing all this battling energy, fighting energy, people being against one another. And now you saw them becoming home free. You seen people, you saw people stop blaming each other for their load and begin to carry their own load. Wow. And this is what we've been talking about on this channel for a while. You know, you get triggered. Is it their fault or your fault? This has been a continual conversation that's been coming up. That it's the problem, the struggle, the trigger. The 5 of Wands is the trigger. The 10 of Wands is taking the responsibility for that trigger to yourself, taking it home, getting back into your own headspace, your own energy, and understanding, why am I triggered here and what power do I have to do something about how I am triggered? Interesting. And you, again, getting in that boat. Somebody said, I have done all that I can do, Lord. Take me where I need to be. And where did that take you? Right to getting triggered again. Why? Because now is the time to master the shadow. Honey, if you didn't do the shadow mastery work last year and the year before that, and you ain't been working on it, you know what? You better learn how to ground yourself. You better learn how to meditate. You better learn how to get in touch with your spirit, because now it's time to begin to hear it and allow it to have a tangible effect in your everyday life. Why is this Two of Cups here? Listeners, guys, show me why the Two of Cups is here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we got one going to the floor. We got the Hermit coming out. And the Tower. Whoa. And we got people on fire. This used to really... Ooh, when I used to see people on fire, that shit used to really fuck with me, yo. Y'all know I watched my father burn to death, right? Somebody's asking themselves, why is everything crumbling right now? This is for soul searching purposes. That's why. To get people to burn out the false, egotistical bullshit ideas about whatever they believe in that is not true. So believing that they're victims, believing that it's about going outside and building up something outside. And I'm talking about like people placing a importance on wealth that ain't grounded in spiritual health. I'm feeling God has seen, wow. God has seen everything. And those people that set themselves on high in a false foundation, yeah, that shit's getting knocked down. I'm saying by going within, first off, you're dealing with your own ego and setting that shit up, like done. Egotistical stuff, you're moving through that. But on the big scale of society, oh, God has seen those who rule in corruption, those who rule in darkness, those who rule through oppression and fear mongering. And God is shining a light all over it. God is shining a light. The ugly and stuff finna burn itself up. It's finna burn itself up. Why? Because it's time to come together. Yes, it's time to come together. Thank you. Oh my God, John Lennon came to me. I forgot to put my crystals on the table. John Lennon came to me through my amethyst. I got a black kyanite in my pocket. And my amethyst with my 3 soul connection triangles faceted on the side. And John Lennon face came to me through that crystal. And I was like, okay, John, you in my team too? He like, I love it when you sing my song. I'm like, okay, cool. God is shining a light on the separationist energy. Because see, if they can separate us because, I'm black and you white and I'm better than you, or I'm Mexican and you're Asian and I'm better than you, or I like the Falcons and you like the Bulls and I'm better than you, or I'm American and European and you're European and I'm better than you, or I'm Canadian and you're African and I'm better than you. Yeah, all that shit, yeah, burning it up. God is burning it up. People, like Michael Jackson said, the same blood that runs in my veins is in you. You are one humanity. God is shining a light on all the separatist energy. You are no different. You are worthy and deserving and blessed. You are part of one humanity. Okay? We have in the coming together the 3 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Whoa. The Three of Swords is a card of a lot of rain, and to me, it's raining down blessings. The fight is over here. This is a healing energy that's opening up some options, but there are options that a lot of people cannot see. People cannot see. They need to be shown. And I really feel like God is finna hit people with some love that they didn't expect coming in. People are about to get hit with the soul connection, with some love that they couldn't see coming in. We have a person who is emotionally immersed. This person is immersed in water, meaning this person is emotionally immersed. But from that place of emotional immersion, they enter a trance. They're putting themselves in a trance. This guy, all you see is the white of his eyes, and his hands are like this, and he's like in a trance, right? This person is in a trance, and it appears 7 cups above him, 7 spiritual completeness and emotion. These people are in a trance, in a spiritual trance, through where they've been, through the shock, through the disappointment of what has gone on. This is going to cause them to become aware of God's presence in their life. Yes, and right now on the back of the deck, I have the Star card. And look at that. We have that light being approaching the maiden who pours out her 2 vessels. This is a coming together. This is where Christ consciousness is affecting everybody, and you either drawn and quartering yourself from your spirit, or you're coming closer to hear it. And it is about come together. Because what happens when you're a mixed mutt like me? Who am I better than? Who's better than me? Which ethnicity am I supposed to side with? You know, because I'm Korean, Spanish, Apache, French. Or you could say Korean and Mexican. I'm Korean, Spanish, Apache, French. So which one of my ethnicities am I supposed to love, and which one am I supposed to hate? My grandsons are Spanish, Apache, Korean, Korean, Spanish, Apache, French. They're Jamaican. They're black. Which one of the ethnicities am I supposed to hate? Which team do I choose? Oh, yeah. I am human, and love is my religion. I feel like the world is right now being sent to deal with negative ideas, negative patterns of disassociating themselves from their brothers and sisters of humanity, thinking that, you know, because it's all about you, but at the same time, what you do affects humanity too. So because we've been seeing, because as I'm getting, stop explaining, just channel the fucking messages. Thank you. It's all about me, 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 me. Forget about it. You. How is that channel message that we have been receiving supported now? Because it has been all about me. You got to get yourself right. And once your energy is right, now that energy is benefiting mankind. But until you get your energy right, you just contributed to the fucking chaos and the craziness out there. So it's a push to be part of the solution. There's a huge push to be part of the solution through soul connections. Your energy and your choice to do the work and heal the pains of your past through this divine knowing that you are blessed and protected to Lord God, taking all the dramas and the issues home and really like doing the work what you can, and then trusting Lord God to carry you to where you need to be, is shining a light on this stuff and supports that energy. The more of us that honor shit, transmit these energies, and transform our lives as a side effect, it raises the vibration for all humanity. Because we are one. Just like Frankie Beverly and Macy's. We are one. And what we do for ourselves affects the rest of humanity too. Which vibration are we going to sit in? Are we going to let these triggers continue to control us? Or are we going to step in and become the master? Who the master? Show enough. I like that movie. When I was a kid, I had the biggest crush on Bruce Leroy because I got that glow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the glow, baby. You glow. You're glowing. Shining the light. All the fake structure, all the bullshit structure falling down. And trust and believe, I see a financial restructuring coming in. Financial restructuring coming in to save the day. The point of power coming in to save the day. The balance of power has shifted from the dark to the light. Praise. The financial distribution is coming to the light these days. Let's see. I'm going to pull a card on this. Show me what's going on with the balance of power at this time in this planet, Lesser Scott. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Woo-hoo-hoo! Got the 8 of Wands. Look at that lightning strike. Wow. If there are 8 wands there, one is going to escape with the skin of its teeth. And the other 2, they actually was doing all right, so they'll land. And what is this? The powers. The powers being hit where it hurts. It's time to learn today. Why is this card here? 6 of Pentacles, generosity, sharing and caring. Woo, and somebody been sitting and they don't want to share and care. But look, God has been watching everything. God has been watching everything. What else we got? The 10 of Cups. It's time for that love. God sees and God knows love is where it's at. So I feel like in regards to power is going where love is flowing. And justice, to bring justice. A lot of people have dealt with a lot of injustice because those who would not share, those who did not have love, had the power. And out of 8 wands, 5 of them is done. One's barely getting out by the skin of their teeth, and 2 will stand because they started to put this energy into force. Let's see what is happening with the distribution of wealth at this time, let's God, for my beloved brothers and sisters in humanity, those who reside on Gaia, let's God. Show me what is going on with the distribution of wealth at this time. And it's coming to the Queen of Pentacles. Praise. Look at that. The Queen of Pentacles, she is Mother Earth. So those projects, people, energies that are loving, nurturing, kind. These are key words for the Queen of Pentacles. Expect to be blessed. Expect to hit the jackpot. Expect your karmic inheritance. Because you have existed in the energy of love. You have nurtured not only yourself, but the world around you. You have been caring. You have been generous. You have been sharing. You have not hoarded your wealth just to your own glory. You have used it in a creative way on this planet. Let's clarify this further. 5 of Swords, look, they tired of fighting. And you were so tired. You were so tired. You've been tired in the work. You're like, God, I just need some help. And you know what God did? Made your enemies bow before you. Look at that. That's what I see in this card right now. God is now making your enemies bow before you. What they thought they had. And I really feel like a lot of really good people with the balance of power that was in the dark, God bringing light to that situation. There are some of you who have felt like everything I do, it's like somebody else must be catching all my blessings because I did everything right. And the truth is, some of you did have some things happen to you when you were a child, where somebody saw your light. They were just psychic enough that you were going to be blessed greatly, financially, and abundantly, with love and finances and everything, that you would always have everything you needed. And somebody might have took a lock of your hair, or they might have put some other kind of energetic tie to you. And if this is you, this is not new to you. You felt this your whole fucking life. But see, as you have changed yourself and you've mastered this devil energy, yeah, you burnt that shit up. And I got to say this to you. If you still feel like there's some sort of energetic tie like this over you, then what we want you to do is take anything that belongs to or belong to, any photos of this person. If you don't have nothing of whoever you think this was, write it down on a piece of paper, and you need to burn that shit all the fucking way up. And know that as you do it in the physical, you burn that energy tie up also in the spiritual. And if you ain't done that yet, baby, this is confirmation for you. It's time to do it. Some of y'all been feeling this for a long fucking time. Let's see what else about the redistribution of wealth. The King of Cups, and we see his backside. It's all about love. Where love has been put down. I see it's on the backside. Because we been doing this shit, and God has been watching. God has been standing behind watching. This card is a point of view card, where God has been watching the way you putting love down, okay? And we have the Strength card. The devil finna be pissed the fuck off because of the redistribution of wealth. He's losing his power. And look at, this girl ain't afraid. She's sitting there nice and calm with her lion, an infinite possibility over her mind. So that if you burn some shit up, you might hear from somebody on the phone. They might try to stop by and knock on your door and say, hey, are you alone? You say, no, I'm not alone. No, I'm not. I'm never alone. I'm good. As a matter of fact, I'm busy. I was just getting ready to run out right now. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Have a nice day. This is underlying energy of the victory card saying you got the win. Y'all, I got to get the hiccup out of here. I'm supposed to be at my studio in 3 minutes. It's a good thing. I got 5 minutes to drive. Love you. Bye.